Hey guys, Timeboy601, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Ross Rifle Mark III, the newest bolt-action sniper rifle to come to Battlefield 3 and all of its quirks and features, so stay tuned for all of that. So, like I said guys, the Ross Rifle Mark III is the newest gun to come to Battlefield. It's our first new bolt-action sniper rifle, if I recall correctly. I may be wrong on that, but as always, we have challenges to do. So we're gonna go ahead and walk through the challenges so you know what you need to do to get this rifle. This week, relatively easy compared to many other weeks. I got this done in like 2 rounds of Conquest. That's how quick and easy it is. So let's just go on through. I'm gonna go through on the path that I went, and then we'll go back and hit the other challenges that I didn't do. There's not that many. So first things first, the objective, you have to capture, arm, or disarm one objective. Really easy. Capture a point on Conquest. Next, I did deal 400 damage to airplanes. This was really easy. What I ended up doing is going on RS, towing a towable AA over to near a resupply point for airplanes, and I just kind of camped there for a quarter of a round and got my 400 damage in on airplanes. Nice and easy. That's all I really had to do. Next, earn 3,500 objective score. This is really easy. If you play Conquest, just attack objectives. Anyone you kill on the points or any of the points you get while capturing count as objective score. Really easy. Got this in the other like half a round from the shooting star round. Next, kill or suppress 7 enemies in 1 life. Luckily for me, I went on a streak, and basically as soon as I got the 3,500 objective, I was on like kill 6. Got 1 more kill, got kill 7. That was super easy. If not, suppress is relatively easy. You don't even have to get the kill on it. Next is second win. Capture, arm, 2 objectives in 1 life. This was the beginning of the next round for me in Conquest. Basically, at the beginning of round of Conquest, capture the 2 gimme points. There you go. That's this one. This is probably the harder one. And then the last thing is just capture, arm, or disarm 6 objectives. Once again, just play around a Conquest. Always be attacking the objective, and you got it. Now, the bonus kind of challenges that I didn't hit that really aren't that bad. For that first tier one, kill 3 enemies with melee weapons or bayonets. Then earn 2,000 score in grand operations. Really easy. And the last one is win 2 days in grand operations. If you have a good enough team, easy enough for that. Like, really, it is not that hard of a challenge to do overall. And it does get you, once you get it all, you do get the Ross Rifle Mark III. So, relatively easy overall. And let's go ahead and just dive on in to the quirks and features of the Ross Rifle. The Ross Rifle has a 5-round internal magazine. It's a 55 damage sniper, just like the Lee Enfield. And you're going to learn, this is kind of a thing of it. This weapon is very similar to the Lee Enfield in damage and other things. So this is the gun. If you like the Lee Enfield, this is kind of an alternative, but maybe not a better alternative, and we'll get into that later. 64 rounds per minute right off the bat. That's 12 under what the Enfield is, but you can upgrade it later. And it does have a stripper clip reload. However, you can only do this on the non-magnified sights. That's going to be the aperture and the iron sights. You cannot do it on either of the sniper scopes. That's all of its kind of quirks and features as far as being a weapon. Let's go ahead and take a look at its specialization. So for tier 1, you either have the choice between quick aim or quick reload. I was kind of switching off between either. I think in the end, I ended up settling on quick aim. Next, either custom stock, improved accuracy while moving, or swing and swivel. I actually went for swings and swivel just because of how I ended up playing this rifle. Next, machined bolt is what I went for. And then the final is variable zeroing or bayonet. And this is where you kind of have to choose what kind of gun, what kind of playstyle you want to have with this gun. And I'll be honest, for the majority of the time I was playing this gun, I was trying to treat it like a regular sniper rifle. And then I put the iron sights on, and then I put the aperture sight on, and that's where this gun came into its own. So I actually went with the bayonet overall as something just to get a easy close range melee kill. and not the variable zooming, just because the gun can struggle at longer ranges, but it excels in medium range combat, which is kind of weird for a bolt action sniper rifle. And we'll just I'll go ahead and talk about it. Because this is a 55 damage sniper, you need to always hit the person twice unless you get a headshot. It does do a headshot. It does do a one-hit kill headshot at any range. So if you are a master sniper and you can hit the headshots all the time, go for the variable zeroing. That it works very well. However, at that point, you might as well just go for the Lee Enfield, because the Lee Enfield has double the rounds in it and has a faster rate of fire. So it seems like it's a better weapon overall. And it really is. This is kind of a one step under the Lee Enfield as far as any sort of sniper goes. The only advantage I really found of the Ross rifle over the Lee Enfield was the fact that it has the ability to have the aperture sight, which is a 2x scope, and the Lee Enfield doesn't have a 2x magnifier. So if you just need a little bit extra of a magnification, then the Ross rifle has its niche that it has. It has a niche, and it works really well for that. And that is what I ended up finding the Ross rifle useful for, was this little niche. Beyond that, I would just say use the Lee Enfield. And that's kind of sad, because this could be potentially a really cool gun, and that's something I think DICE needs to change, because this is very much how the Ross rifle was presented in Battlefield 1. We are getting this gun back from Battlefield 1. It was basically a slightly different Lee Enfield in that game. However, in that game, it did feel better, and I can't remember why it was. If it was just it had a slightly higher rate of fire, or if its bullet velocity was quicker or something like that. But right now, this just feels like a slightly worse Lee Enfield. If they wanted to make it better, I think that what they could do is, instead of forcing you to reload single bullets when you have a sniper scope on it, let it have the stripper clip reload, and that would make this a actual choice on which gun you want to go with for a fast firing 55 damage sniper rifle. But I'm not a developer, so who knows. Anyways, that is the Ross rifle. What did you guys think? I think I'll play around with it a little bit more, but I don't think I will be keeping it in my company for long. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. My name's TommyBoy61. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.